A lot of men will drop a stupid amount of money on things that make their life look attractive. But when it comes to paying for dinner on the first date or just taking a woman out on a nice first date, they panic or they don't think that it is worth the money. A dinner date isn't outdated. It's a filter. It's a mirror. It's a tool to hold you accountable, and it will help you discern which dates to go on. Today, I'm going to explain why dinner should be your first date default, especially if you're looking to date the woman of your dreams. I'm Chris Bates, author of The Dating Edge, former lead health coach under a guy named Dr. Paul Saladino. And most importantly, I went on almost 80 first dates post-divorce to figure all this out firsthand. And now I'm departing that to you. A quick note about the Dating Edge community. It's for men who want structure, feedback, support, real life results. You'll get access to group coaching calls, resources, all kinds of things, and you get 50% off before the book is launched. So without further ado, let's get to the video. I can already feel the pushback. A lot of you guys are like, Bates, that's a lot of time. It's a lot of money. I don't know if I want to do all that for a first date. When I don't even know this woman, I don't even know if it's going to be worth it. I get it. I used to think that too. So let me tell you why I think it's worth it. Firstly, a dinner date requires you to ask yourself exactly that. Is this worth it? And why am I doing this? The why is super important. It could be because you're lonely. You just want validation. Maybe you're horny. Maybe you're lusting after this girl. That, in my opinion, is the wrong reason to do it. And if those are the things that you're looking for, you probably wouldn't spend the time to make a reservation, pay for dinner, offer to pick her up, and have a proper first date. If you are genuinely excited about this woman, excited to get to know her, and you're curious if you all might be compatible for the purpose of a relationship, then in my experience and with the guys I work with, you're much more likely to get excited about that kind of a first date and to plan that kind of first date like dinner. To shorten all that up, it means accountability. It's a baked-in structure to keep you from making the wrong decisions when it comes to dating intentionally. So the planning, the the logistics, all of that, it's not moves, it's checks to keep you honest and make sure you're thinking this through, not just being impulsive. Reason number two, it instantly sets you apart from your competition. You plan something, you put a little bit of effort in, you showed up on time, you offered to pick her up, even if she declines. You stand out immediately from all the other guys that are just matching with her in the app or approaching her and saying, LOL, I don't know, what do you want to do? Think of it like a job interview. This woman has tons of people applying for the vacant position at her business. You want to fill that hole. Phrasing. You want to fill that vacancy. That's much more safe. If you were interviewing for a position, you would need to be prepared. You would need to put forth effort. You would be able to answer the necessary questions and establish rapport. Boring interviews, unprepared interviews, they go nowhere. It's the same thing in dating. Another point, you might give me pushback and say, hey Bates, that's great, but women nowadays don't really want that as a first date. I disagree. And here's why. If she scoffs at a dinner date, or she says, ooh, that's a little too much too fast, or she blows you off. It's not always this, but in my personal experience of 80 first dates, as well as my clients' experiences, most of the time it's because she's not really ready to date seriously. Maybe she's really into somebody else, but he's not giving her the attention, so she's playing her options. Maybe she's not really over her ex, kind of hoping he comes back, but wants to make him jealous in the meantime. Maybe she's just not ready yet and she thinks she is. And I'm not saying women are out to get us. It's just, this is really tough to navigate for both men and women. And there could be a number of reasons why she doesn't want to go on a serious sit down first date with you. And that's okay. That's the whole point of this. You don't have to worry about the why, because her saying no is a built-in filter for you. You don't have to ask questions. You just get to cut the cord and move on. Essentially, it helps you weed out people who are not ready for the same level of intention and vulnerability and honestly benefit and value that you are. So while a dinner date does differentiate from your competition, you're not doing it just to impress them. You're doing it to assess them. For me, for most of my clients, it's dinner dates when we really want to have a great date with a woman we're excited about. But it doesn't have to be dinner for you. It could be anything that feels like what you want. So for example, I think low effort dates that typically don't result in much are things like coffee, going for a walk, all the things that you might do with a friend. You want to communicate that this woman is special off the get-go, because if you do like her and you are compatible, you've already set the stage for her to see you in a different light than others. And if dinner doesn't work for you, look into the future. Let's say you get in a relationship with this girl, or just any long-term relationship you've had. What are the kind of activities that you enjoy? You set the right expectation by showing her a glimpse into the future, what dating you will look like. And this is good for you because now if she's into that, you get to be yourself. This is good for her because you're showing her accurate expectations of what you like and how you would like to court her. If you think about it, it's really no different than the gym. At the end of the day, whatever your long-term goal is, you want to reverse engineer that and pick the approach that makes the most sense. So for me, if I wanted to be functionally fit and I wanted to look good and feel good, I would probably do functional movements and eat an animal-based diet so I get all of the nutrients I need. I probably wouldn't be a vegan and only do long-distance cardio. So if your goal is to build a relationship where you do fun activities or you try out different dinner spots together, why would you lead with getting drinks at a bar or a coffee? Dinner, whether it works out in the long run or not, is a very deliberate repetition towards the kind of connection you're looking for. On top of all that, when you sit down across from somebody and you can have a range of conversations that have depth, humor, storytelling, you're able to ask good questions, actively listen, you get to practice all those skills. It is worth every penny in terms of paying for the meal and every second in terms of preparation for the date. Because when it doesn't work out, or if it doesn't work out, or even if it does, think about gamifying it like an RPG. All of those skills, you have enhanced your proficiency, your levels, which will pay off in the long run. To wrap up, dinner isn't a flex, and I would think about it this way. How much is your time worth? Because if you're running around going on all these casual coffee dates and walks because they're easy and you're not putting a lot of effort in, but you're wasting your time on all the wrong women, I think it actually costs you more monetarily and from a time perspective than it does on a few good dinner dates that you're really excited about. It's a filter. It helps you discern who you should be going on dates with, and it really helps you build those skills that will pay off for the right woman. If you're ready to build a relationship that lasts with a girl who's going to change your life, then this is the way to do it. If you want help building the life that makes you magnetic, bake in filters to your life that helps dating feel super fun and not exhausting, or you want to bat above your average, but you're not sure how to start doing that, check out my channel, the Dating Itch community, and the book when it comes out. In the community, you'll get a first date conversion course. You'll get all kinds of calls that have been recorded that you can reference. You can hop in on the new calls, and you'll get support from other men that are just like you who are trying to seal the deal with the girl of their dreams. Whether it's just this video, my other videos, the community, whatever, let's get you reps. Let's get you action. Let's get you results. Till next time.